What's up everybody? ohmydog has 3 very crucial roadblocks in the game that are going to stop your progression either entirely until you spend or for a set amount of time until you save up. I think it's important to know these if you plan to continue to stick with the game so you know what you're in store for, so let's get it. I also wanted to say this is just my opinion. There may be players that think there should be others on the list, but these are what I feel really are going to hold you back. So number 1 is going to be your master level 4000 plus. So opening up your dog hero list, this is what I'm going to be talking about, going beyond 4000 level. Out of the 3 I'm going to be mentioning, the majority of players, at least I'd say like 90+%, these are just made up numbers, but the point is a very high percentage of the player base will run into this one first. In order to go beyond master level 4000, you need to have all 5 of your dog heroes at 4000. So that's going to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these have to be at 4000. I'm going to be using my account as reference, which I feel I made a few mistakes on, and I'm going to be considering myself a low spender. They actually have an achievement for your spending. If you go to your main screen, and then you click on your task, and then you go into achievements. Where is it? There it is right there.
I've come to talk with you again.
So it's a little bit demoralizing, but slapping this on the screen, you can see I'm up there. I'd say in December I took my biggest hit because the funny thing is I'd probably say about 80% of this money spent is simply from 2 items. One was for the Remold Stone from the Christmas stocking event, and the other was for the Dragon Doll skin. But yeah, obviously I've spent some being a low spender, but I also have a playtime of 62 days. Let me just double check that right now by going into your benefits and then your sign in. So yeah, about 62 days at the time of this recording. So just a wee bit over 2 months. Okay, so on my account, if we go back into my dog heroes, I'm going to be working on my last dog, which is going to be Cleo, currently sitting at 2800. While I wait for more dog bones, of course, I need 60,000 to progress to level 3200, and then to go to 3600, I believe it's 100,000 dog bones, and then you can see for 4000 level, it's 200,000. So it's like I'm kind of close, but I'm still very far away due to the resource requirements. Cookies, are they hard to get? Seen at the top right here. I mean, yes, but passively you will stack up on them from your typical campaign farming, watching ads, maybe you're spending, etc. But you're going to stack up on these because you're not going to be able to level your dog heroes as you wait for dog bones. Dog bones, however, these are nasty. The only reason why I didn't put them on the list is because they kind of tie into the whole issue with needing a team of 4000 level. Besides the Mind Prey New Year's event that I've experienced so far, I'll put some screenshots up of what I'm talking about. There's really no other event that you can get a lot of these from that I know of, either free to play or even at good value of spending. During this event, I bought a lot of them with dog tickets, as I was seeing I think 70 or sometimes 80% discounts, getting say 1600 for super cheap, but of course, this is a once a year event. That being said, this roadblock is attainable as a free-to-play over a long period. Number 2 is going to be the Dog Remold Stone. So it's probably going to take a while before you really have to worry about this. I just recently started needing mine about 2 weeks ago, so around a little over a month and a half in. Once you reach a, let me just open up my heroes. Once you reach a hero of max double red stars, if unfamiliar of how much this will take, there is an ohmydog wiki that I saw the link for where it has a lot of valuable information. The link will be in the video description / pinned comment, and credit goes to whoever made it. But if you click on the stars link, it tells you exactly how many dog shards you're going to need for this. It tells you how many dupes needed for each star or just the total amount to finish. As you can see, to go from a new hero to max double red stars, it's going to take around 7,600 dog hero shards. The pet remold process is for blue star, which I'm going to get into right now. So the bottleneck you're going to run into is a dog remold stone. So once you reach that max double red stars, you can go, if we go to the main screen, you can go into your guild, and then you can click on laboratory, and then you're going to see right here, pet remold process. Each blue star is going to take 5 phases to complete. So 1 right here, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure you guessed it by now, it requires additional dog hero shards each time, as you see down here at the bottom of the screen. Heading back to the wiki, you will see the cost breakdown. 1 blue star requires 750 dog hero shards plus 1 remold stone. 2 blue stars requires this. You can see the dog hero shards increase each star as well, which is Obviously very nice of them to do that. And then the devs were also nice enough to have the Remold Stone cost increase at 3 blue stars plus. Personally for me, based off my interest level with the game, I feel 2 blue stars will be my end game goal for this. Then I'm going to start investing into a second dog hero. Once it starts requiring more than 1 Remold Stone, it's just going to increase the time needed by months unless spending heavily. So how do we get this dog Remold Stone? Well, there's only one way for a free-to-play, and the journey is a long one, like a really, really long one. But at the same time, as a free-to-play, you aren't really upgrading as quickly, so to get to this point, comment down below if you are a free-to-play with how many stars your main carry has with the time played, so others can have an idea, because I really don't have one. Anyways, you're going to want to go to your rank match seen here, and then based off your division you make it to will dictate how many remold shards you can get per season. A season lasts for 2 weeks. It also takes 100 remold shards to combine into 1 Remold Stone. So how long are we actually talking here? Well, first let's take my account as an example. I am now, if we go into the rewards, I am now able to make it to, all the way at the bottom here, Top Fighter Division. What this means is I'm going to be able to get 40 Remold Shards each season just based off my division rewards. So I'm going to get 30 from Top Fighter and then 10 from Supreme. But you do also have this right here, which is an AFK chest. Your ranking determines how much you get per hour. So if we go up to rewards and we go into the AFK efficiency, you can see based off your rank, it's going to increase how much you get per hour. One of the biggest issues here is you're only allowed to purchase 10 shards per season. So if you go into the shop, you can see right here, seasonal purchase limit is 0 out of 10, meaning you're only going to be able to get 10 per season, so 10 per 2 weeks. Even if you have more than enough currency to get more. This is a big roadblock. Getting 60k in 2 weeks isn't actually hard. Even at the lowest division, if we go back to the rewards, if we scroll up here, even at the lowest division of say Bronze 3, you're still going to be getting 120 an hour. So after 2 weeks, you're going to be at around 40,000. So it's definitely doable. With those consistent shards from the division rewards, like I mentioned, so 30 here and 10 here. And then if I go into the shop, then I get my 10 for the season. That means I'm going to have 50 total, and I'll be able to combine 1 Remold Stone a month because of the 2-week ranked match season. However, if we go back here for a second, if you can't even make it to Supreme for those 10 Remold Shards, then obviously this is going to take you a very, very long time with just the shop buys, at least 5 months plus. That being said, this roadblock is attainable as a free-to-play over a long period. It can be shortened depending on what hero you decided to main, because obviously some are stronger than others. And then finally for number 3, which is going to be the gold toy, out of the 3, this is the biggest from my perspective. Firstly, I am not talking about the gold toy. If you go to the black market and then the surprise toy shop, I'm not talking about the gold handle, this gold toy. For starters, it costs 400 gold badges, which is absolutely ridiculous considering you need multiple dupes in order to start this up to get better stats. But it's not even the gold toy that players want. I mean, is it bad? No, it's not really bad. I mean, this skill right here can give you 20 rage to the ally with the highest attack. It has some CC loss rate, but to me, this is more of a support toy. No one has their main carry as a support, and if you do, kudos to you, maybe you're doing something that no one else is doing. It's far easier and much more beneficial just to buy your hero's signature toy. So what I mean by that is the one that costs 75 gold badges, or if the signature toy isn't good, such as say Wizards, which I believe is this bell right here. It's just way too defensive for my liking. When this hero is already broken with constant damage immunity, you can choose to go for say, where is it, down at the bottom here. You could go for maybe the Shake Horse that gives skill damage bonus. These are also easier to star up because there is a small percentage chance of getting these from when you do the advanced toy gacha summons. The point of me mentioning that gold toys are a roadblock is that the ones that everyone wants can only be obtained by spending heavily on specific events. This means free to play? Nah, no way, you can't get these. Even if you have the most luck any player has ever had in a gacha game, I 100% think these events are designed so you still won't be able to get it. Going to be looking for, if we open up the Hero Carnival event, and it is for the Point Rush, we go all the way to the side here. this is what you're going to be looking for: a legend item selection chest. This allows you to choose between a dog Remold Stone, which is a high priority item, or a selective gold toy chest. Now, if you're thinking long term, the gold toy is definitely better because you can farm the shards for this dog Remold, like I mentioned, from the rank match PvP. So it really depends on what your goals are. Short term, you could get one of these to get a blue star faster, or you can go for the gold toy because in the long run, this is the better choice. When you open this up, you're going to see gold handle, the one that I mentioned before in the surprise toy shop, but then you're going to see the ones that everyone wants. They either want the super rocket right here, or they want the laser gun. I have really no idea about this one. It seems more of like a support item. I don't see many having this one. And I do believe the magic guitar is rather new, but if we look at the skill, it says that you can double the basic attack every turn, and that kind of sounds interesting. But anyways, the super rocket has CC loss rate, which of course is awesome, armor pierce, which would be what DDoll seems to strive for, and for the skill, you get 20 rage after releasing a skill. The laser gun over here has the same stats, except for armor pierce you have skill damage bonus. Choosing either of these really depends on your main carry plus how you are building them. Like for me, even maining DDoll, I don't really focus armor pierce with runes, so I would still go for the laser gun if I had the opportunity. The roadblock here is these gold toys will be $100+ on average for the specific event and are only recommended if you will be spending this consistently to bring them to 5 stars, because the kicker is you still need dupes. You would be looking at roughly $500+ for one of these mentioned 5-star gold toys. Maybe this will change in the future with cheaper events, but it's very unlikely since after all, this is a mobile game. That being said, this roadblock is definitely not attainable as a free-to-play, probably not even a low spender in the current game design, and should focus on red toys. So to me, these are the 3 roadblocks you will face in this game. Artifacts are a notable mention, like if we open up my dragon doll as an example, we go to gear, go to artifacts, you can see the random attributes that I rolled are horrendous. And that's the reason why I didn't mention the RNG on these are just through the roof. And there's just no way to reroll this. I like to focus on guaranteed items. So as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.